Bridgerton Season 2 dropped earlier this year, just over a year after the first hit season was released. And whilst we know Season 3 has been ordered, there will unfortunately be a little bit of a wait. As we now know, Bridgerton Season 3 will not be coming to Netflix anytime soon. Today, we are discussing when we might be set to see the third installment of the hit show. Stay with us. Let's get straight into it then. When can we expect Season 3? Well, given the fact that Bridgerton Season 2 only dropped back in March, fans wouldn't really have realistically been expecting to see the return of the hit show before the end of this year, but that didn't stop them from hoping. We know Season 3 has been given the go-ahead. I mean, Netflix has even been so good as to provide us with a synopsis for the season, but fans might be a little surprised to learn that the upcoming installment will be focusing on Colin Bridgerton. Last month, Netflix confirmed to fans of the hit Regency-era show that the third season was back in production, but given the fact that the previous two seasons took about 8 months to film, then another 4 or 5 months in post-production, we're probably looking at a release date somewhere around next spring or early summer. After filming for Season 2 finished last November, we didn't actually see the show on screens until March, which means it's quite the process, so we can probably expect the third installment to take around the same time. And we also know that filming has only just started, so it's probably not going to be done by November, suggesting it's more than likely going to drop closer to next summer. Of course, this is just speculation, so we will know more once we get a little further down the line. What do you guys make of Bridgerton Season 3 release date? So, what about the story? Let's see. Well, as we just mentioned, the upcoming season will not stick to the same order as the books and will focus on Colin Bridgerton. Netflix has been kind enough to provide us with a brief synopsis of the season, so we have a little bit of an idea as to what direction we will be heading off in this time around. Penelope has finally given up any ideas of bagging herself a Bridgerton man after hearing Colin's harsh words at the end of the second season. She will reportedly be looking to make an honest woman of herself by finding a suitable husband, but her frailties in the confidence department could throw a spanner in the works of any potential engagement. Colin is now back in town after being away for the summer and seems to be a little down as Penelope isn't swooning over him any longer. He will reportedly try to win back her friendship and also attempt to give her a confidence boost to help her find a suitable husband. The synopsis then asks if Colin will eventually realize he has truly loving feelings for Penelope, so we believe Season 3's love story will almost certainly revolve around these two. Penelope will also be hoping to keep her secret identity up as Lady Whistledown, whilst also possibly burying the hatchet with Eloise following their falling out. What would you guys like to see covered in the upcoming season? Let us know below. And are there any new characters? Stay tuned to find out. Well, we're glad you asked, and yes, there are. Apparently, there will be 3 new gentlemen entering the fold in the ton, which is handy given the fact that Penelope is now actively hunting for a suitor. The first character is Marcus Anderson, played by classically trained Dr. Daniel Francis. Marcus is a larger-than-life gent who attracts the attention of plenty of the town's ladies. Of course, his charismatic presence doesn't suit everybody, and it is thought he could be set to ruffle a few feathers. Then we have Lord Debling, played by Sam Phillips, who has also previously worked on The Crown. This guy reportedly has some pretty surprising interests, but it is thought his title will be able to get him out of any trouble his private life might get him into, and also attract the attention of many of the show's young ladies. And that brings us to the third handsome new character in the form of Harry Dankworth, who will be played by James Foon. Harry is dashing but lacks a little bit of wit, shall we say. This all means that Penelope will have no shortage of fresh meat to get her metaphorical claws into once the third season of Bridgerton rolls around. So who do you guys think sound like the best match for Our Lady Whistledown? Let us know what you think down below. Next up, we're hearing from another new cast member. Stay with us. For the first 2 seasons of Bridgerton, the 6th sibling, Francesca, was played by Ruby Stokes, but the third season will signal a change in actress as Hannah Dodd will be stopping by as Edmund and Violet's third oldest daughter. Having replaced Stokes, Hannah recently opened up about just how much the role meant to her and revealed she was pretty excited to get going. She said, "I didn't know what I'd got myself in for, but I needed to read that as soon as possible," after revealing she had already read 6 of the Julia Quinn novels. The movie actress, who has also reported just finished working on the upcoming Enola Holmes 2 movie, went on to profess her love for the book, which focuses on her character. The 6th in the series, which is titled When He Was Wicked, she said, "It's such a beautiful book and she's such a beautiful character. I can't really believe that I get to play her." She then also seemed to give away a bit of the upcoming third season, saying how much she enjoyed Colin and Penelope's story. So does that mean they do end up together? She attempted to play it down by suggesting she can't wait to see how that pans out. But you're not fooling us, Hannah. Whatever happens in season 3, we can't wait to get to the later seasons when we will be able to focus on Hannah's character of Francesca. Have you guys read the books? Which one is your favorite? Nicola Coughlan has been giving her thoughts on the upcoming season as well. We were recently treated to some behind-the-scenes photos from the set of Bridgerton season 3, in which we saw a London estate completely decked out in tasteful decorations. Austerley Park, a Georgian country estate just off the M4, can be seen completely transformed in what can only be preparations for an epic Regency-style ball. The images show the huge house completely transformed with white flowers and purple decorations, and we even spotted a couple of actors milling about. However, we didn't see Nicola Coughlan, who was obviously too busy getting ready for what can only be the social event of season 3. The upcoming season will follow Julia Quinn's 4th novel, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, but according to Nicola herself, we can probably expect it to be a little different, as she has revealed to fans that Penelope will come into herself a lot more in this season. However, we're not sure how she will go about coming into herself. We know she has confidence issues, so hopefully she will resolve these as soon as possible and bag herself one of the show's new eligible bachelors. What did you guys make of the set photo? Let us know below. And finally, could a Stranger Things star be set to appear in the 3rd season? Let's discuss. Stranger Things star Joseph Quinn, who plays Eddie Munson on the hit Netflix show, was the subject of rumor last month when some fans suggested he could be set to appear in the 3rd installment of Bridgerton. The leader of the Hellfire Club on Stranger Things, Quinn's Munson, was the breakout star of the most recent season in Hawkins, and his performance meant plenty of rumors surrounding his next role, with many suggesting Bridgerton was up next. The rumor started on Twitter when a dedicated movie and TV show account suggested Quinn could be one of the new cast members for the 3rd season of Bridgerton, but the tweet was quickly deleted. There's nothing online when searching Quinn and Bridgerton, but that doesn't mean it can't or won't happen. Many fans took to TikTok to plead with Quinn, but of course, he isn't the one who makes those kinds of decisions. And one particular fan video from a TikTok account called Cat Quinn, no relation we don't think, even caught the attention of a season 3 star. Quinn posted the video saying she would like her namesake actor to appear in the 3rd installment, which Nicola Coughlan herself then actually liked. Does she know a little more than she's letting on? Maybe Quinn is set to sweep Penelope off her feet. Wouldn't that be something? What do you guys think? As always, thank you for joining us today, and remember to stop by again next time when we will be discussing all sorts of other cool bits and pieces. And why not do us a solid by liking and sharing today's video, whilst also subscribing to our channel. Bye guys!